Don't you get it? Everybody dies here. It's just a rule. Death, taxes, and more death. And I don't pay taxes. So all I know is death. Hello, and welcome to another scary comic book reviews with Werewolf from Wisconsin named Kevin. That's a little quote from Ashley Williams from the Evil Dead Army of Darkness series runs. You're a goody two shoes, you're a goody two shoes. Alright, we had a variety of fun covers that we got, some rare covers available for a great deal, so we picked up a bunch of them. Starting out, let's see here. Looks like Army of Darkness Volume 3, issue 1 and 2. Just considering taking these down to the Madison Mighty Con comic book show this weekend and have them colored by Jeff Balke. I don't know if we'll be able to make it out there or not. We'll see what happens, but listen up, screwheads. A new chapter in the Army of Darkness saga begins here. As the evil of the Necronomicon spreads across the cosmos, a new ally in the war against the Deadites emerges. Who is the woman named Ash, and what relation does she have to the chosen one, Ashley J. Williams? And who is the alien Deadite creature who follows her across time and space? The answers lie deep within the pyramids of ancient Egypt, in a parallel universe. The adventures of everyone's favorite chainsaw-swinging, boomstick-wielding hero continues here. Yeah, you get this new Ash character, female Ash, because they're playing around with different realms, different dimensions now. And she just so happens to be searching for our Ash while being hunted by Deadites. And they go into the pyramids and find a portal in the pyramids to get them to where they're going, hopefully. You never know where you're going to end up when Ash jumps in a portal. Could go into all kinds of strange medieval times or station times, or who knows where he'll end up or when he'll end up. But that was a fun review or a fun look at those two comics. I don't know if that series, how deep it goes, but I got number 1 and 2, so I was happy to at least read those and check them out. But definitely worth it. And we got, I believe this is a 5-issue run. Yeah. Army of Darkness Volume 4. Again, limited edition black and white covers. I think they were like 1 of 15 type things you had to order up, get this to try and get the special covers, but they had a bunch left over. So I figured for the price I was able to get them for, which was dirt cheap, I was going to grab them. And I'm glad I did, because a lot of the Ash related things, Evil Dead related things have been going up in price. But written by Cullen Bunn, art by Larry Watts, cover by Gabriel Hardman. As the chosen one, Ash has seen some strange things and visited some strange times and places. But nothing has prepared him for this. Catapulted into the depths of space, Ash must confront the Deadites in a space where no one can hear his scream, or his chainsaw, or his boomstick. What do the forces of the evil dead want with the International Space Station? Whatever it is, Ash embarks on his most out-of-this-world adventure in order to stop Semlor. And we got Ash hopping on, getting a ride up in space to try and stop the evil that's coming from some characters that got a hold of the Necronomicon. And while they're hunting down the Necronomicon, Ash goes through all kinds of different evil twists and turns with some new electrified characters that are kind of jacking into the space station. And we just happen to have a character from Ash's past that makes an appearance once they get to this International Space Station. And Ash has to once again deal with his past and find a way to finish these characters off. And Cullen Bunn does an awesome job with everything he does, everything he touches is just wonderful. I'll give you a sample of the interiors of this. His color, so you get the nice panel splits and all that, and it just makes the story flow so nicely. And it's just, it was a nice 5-issue story set in space, a complete story, and just fun seeing what the Deadites can do and why they're doing it out in space. And you gotta try and find these, check them out. I wish for the deal that I got these for, I wish I would have doubled up on them or something. But I did not. But it was definitely enjoyable. Let's see, we can go into one of the later issues. And, yeah, they just basically go back to the whole Ash being hounded by the forces of darkness. Ash understands that, but being trapped on a space station 200 miles above the Earth, that's unfamiliar territory. What would make the Deadites head into outer space? For Ash, the answer is like a kick in the family jewels. And if demonic entities weren't bad enough, an old enemy makes a shocking return, as you've seen on one of those covers. Alright. A new vampire character that I fell in love with. I really like her powers, her abilities. But we have Blood Queen versus Dracula. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. That is I believe that's the whole run. Let me check here. It felt like it was a complete run. Yep. It goes 1 through 4. And then written by Troy Brownfield, art by Kuber Ball. Oh, well, I don't know. Can't say the cover. Well, it says Jay Anciato on this one too. On all these, it looks like. So looks like he did do these covers also. Prince of Darkness clashes with Elizabeth Bathory in this explosive new miniseries. Dracula returns from war to face a potential threat in the form of the Blood Queen. Whether they become allies or adversaries, there will be blood. Again, these are color books, but black and white covers. But our Dracula's dealing with his empire, ruling away, taking down all the other empires around him. And here's word about a female blood queen that is taking over certain empires herself. And so Dracula decides to go visit our little blood queen, and he finds out that she has the ability to control blood. It's like if someone gets a cut, she can use her mystical powers to manipulate that person's blood and turn it into bullets or swords or some type of weapons, use it to slice and dice and just drain the body of the blood with her magic and just form it into however she wants and let it do her damage for her, do her bidding for her. And she's got other gals that she's taught these powers to in her realm, and they're like her warriors. And she's trying to manipulate Dracula into joining forces with her, and you get to see the twists and turns, how things go. Of course, when you get powerful entities wanting to join forces, there's always going to be backstabbing and twists and turns and all kinds of different types of manipulation throughout to get what they want. But at the same time, they both have a similar enemy that is also trying to get into their clutches and take over their worlds, take over everything. And that causes all kinds of issues. So you got two big, powerful characters trying to join forces, yet having conflict between themselves, while there's also another giant force trying to take both of them down and hoping that they'll kill each other off first, and they can just pick at whatever's left. But yeah, there's all kinds of fun twists and turns. I want to see if there's more Blood Queen stuff out there from the past that I can learn a little bit more about these characters. But I really like how they can control and manipulate blood, and you can have a few drops of blood on the ground. I don't understand if they're only able to do that with blood, or if they would be able to manipulate any type of liquid. I think it has to do something with just blood. That's why I want to get deeper into the background story of these characters and find out how they ended up to where they were, being able to have these abilities, and what kind of demon or creature uh, gives off these powers, and what bloodline has these abilities in it, and what kind of characters these characters actually are. Uh, can't really call them vampires, although she bathes in virgin blood. So that's, I don't know. She's interesting. Definitely has me more mystified and intrigued than the vampires do. So hopefully we can find out more in the future about those characters. Hairball. Alright, next up. If you ever read National Enquirer, you probably know who Batboy is. Here's a crossover story, a team up with Batboy, and I'm guessing the Area 51 alien, our little gray alien character. But this is Infestation 2 Team Up from 2012, IDW, covered by this is a tentacle attack cover. Not sure who actually did this one. I don't see a name anywhere. But it's a variant cover, but Chris Ryall and Alan Robinson and Eric Powell, Bill Morrison, a special leap year 5th week release. Batboy meets up at a bar with Groom Lake's Archibald to drunkenly discuss event comics like Infestation 2. Eric Powell and Bill Morrison provide covers. The Weekly World News creative team of Ryle and Robinson reunite here. What more do we have to say, people? Celebrate. February 29th in pointy-eared style. It's like the alien character Archibald. He's got himself a pink goo friend that hangs out with him that can absorb anything, except for it doesn't absorb Archibald. Archibald's the only thing that can touch it. But Archibald goes to the bar, ends up getting transported by a giant octopus in the cloud, kind of sends him into this town where our Batboy character is, and he just so happens to nickname the character Big Bald Ears. This is his name for our Batboy character. But they go to the bar, they get drunk, they shoot the shit. Some stuff happens. They go to deal with the demon, their octopus character, and it's just, yeah, I can't show none of those pages. But while they're at the bar, they get attacked, and then they decide to do something about it. Archibald has to go off and help our Batboy character, Big Bald Ears, because he gets taken away and scooped up by our Cthulhu style character. But these are fun. They're one shots. I think there's 5 of them in this Infestation 2 run, but I want to get the other ones. I grabbed this one and the next one I'm going to talk about because they were on stories that I really enjoy the characters from and figure what the heck, I check it out. But we got Infestation 2, 30 Days of Night, one shot with another Cthulhu style cover. Cover by Livio Ramadella, Dwayne Swizinski, Stuart Sager, December 1952. An Air Force pilot and civilian photographer embark on a top secret mission to investigate a possible Russian installation near the North Pole. They discover they've been beaten to the punch by another team, and they're not Russian, but they do have a fondness for red. This, if you've seen the 30 Days a Night movie at all, where the vampires go to the part of Alaska where there's no sunlight during a certain time of year and devour the village, just feast off it and enjoy the 24/7 darkness. And our characters fly in, go to take pictures of an installation they're supposed to take pictures of and find more than they bargained for, and you get to see what happens and what they do to try and survive, make it through it. But yeah, I really enjoyed these Infestation 2 books. I don't have them up at the moment to look at the other ones, but I know they weren't off anything that I was really intrigued by, so I just grabbed those 2, but I'm going to go back and get the other 3 or whatever else is out there, just because these stories were a lot of fun, just seeing the twists and turns, and it's like 30 Day at Night, 30 Days of Night one kind of had the Thing style feel to it and stuff. Of course, you're in Alaska in the thick winter wonderland and all the darkness and the demons, and they all kind of cross over together. But yeah, that was a real fun pile of comics. Great little pile of horror comics. Hopefully, we'll come across more soon. Get back to you with some more of these. But for now, we'll talk to you again soon. Keep checking out our Under the Color of MS videos, and we'll get back to you with more videos and audio all the time. Just keep looking. You'll find it. But bye for now. Ow!